Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. And honestly, I'm getting tired of this heat. Every time I try to work inside the F-350, every time I try to work in the garage, I'm just sweating bullets. And I got tired of the heat and I decided to do something about it. Now, first of all, my garage got a little bit out of hand with, parts here and there, bikes here and there. Since my wife got into biking, I sort of got into biking, and then I got my daughter a bike, and then I got my son, Matthew, a bike, and then we got a little dirt bike that I'm trying to do battery conversion on, blah, 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 blah. And of course, I'm doing the F-350 dash wiring right here, which became, a table for some toys and tools, and the dash became storage for shoes, helmets, and spoilers for the Prius and the biking stuff. So this stuff got really out of hand, and that's the headliner that I was gonna put in the 2001. This is from that 2015 truck, parts truck. So yeah, this got out of hand. Obviously I can't work on the Mustang because everything is just in the way. And this is what happens. It happens every time. It happens pretty much in all the garages that I know. You clean it, you don't do anything in there, you start putting things, in the random spots, and then it gets worse and worse and worse. And there's the people that just keep it super clean all the time. They never do anything in the garage. And that's kind of like, that's not me. I do just like every day I'm working in the garage. And sometimes I'm really in a hurry to clean stuff, so that's kind of what happens. So here's what I decided to pick up. I picked up one of these AC mini split systems. And basically we got a mini split. It's a 110 and it's a 12,000, where is it? 12,000 BTU, 115 volt. So basically this is the unit that blows inside the garage, and this is the unit that goes outside the garage. We're gonna have AC, and also blows heat as well. So when it's like winter time and it's cold, I can turn on the heat, and that's gonna be nice and toasty inside, and I'll be doing more work in the garage. And obviously right now in the summer heat, we've got the heat waves, 110, 100, whatever, 12, 15. It's getting too crazy in the garage and I can't do anything. All I wanna do is just sit in the house and be lazy. But before we install this, I actually have to clean all this mess up because I want to install the AC unit up there. And to get to there, I gotta deal with all this paint, bikes, dirt bike, all this stuff up here. I'm gonna take it outside, give myself some room over here. And I figured might as well, once I'm cleaning this, then I'll be cleaning this. I wanna clean the whole entire garage, but I'll go ahead and start with the basic stuff over here, clean up as much as I can over on this side, and then see if we can figure out a way to install the AC over there on top there. And the other side will have the compressor on the outside. But also I want to clean up this area so I can actually use the door to go back and forth, instead of going all the way outside around the garage. And also the Eleanor cat, they had babies. She had 5 kittens. It got so hot in the garage, we installed a fan for her over here, but before we got a chance to put the fan on, she decided to go ahead and take the kittens and go outside in the heat and try to hide somewhere because it was so hot in the garage. She was like, I'm out of here, I'm taking the kittens, I'm gonna shove them behind the bricks. That girl went all the way behind the garage, shoved them. I had the plywood over here, the plywood pieces, they were like covering the pallets right here. She went all the way over here, shoved them in here, shoved some kittens in here. It's obviously a little bit cooler there. You got the leaves, you got the bricks, so it's a little bit cooler. It makes sense. But man, this girl was like, man, I'm just shoving these cats wherever I can to cool them off because it was getting pretty bad inside the garage. Eleanor and all the kittens are now inside the house. They're sleeping. So yeah, that took some time with the cats and the kittens and figure all that out because she was still trying to hide her kittens once we put her in the house because she was still in freak out mode. But now they're good to go. They're set, their eyes are starting to open. Now she doesn't even want to go outside because it's so hot outside. She goes outside for like 5 minutes and then she begs to go inside because we got the AC going. And yeah, if we had AC in the garage too, then they can, you know, hang out in the garage and have fun here, and we don't have to worry about them on the inside, because we do have another cat on the inside, which that cat kind of hates Eleanor and the kittens. I don't know why, but she's a Persian cat, so usually the Persian cats are pretty weird. Let's go ahead and start cleaning in the garage and set the wall up over there, and then I'm going to show you guys how to set up one of these mini split AC units. If you guys never seen them, never done them, and you were thinking about doing them, or you want to install it in your garage or shed or whatever, I'll show you how simple it is, and we're going to start right now. All right, let's get this all cleaned up. All right, guys, it's a little bit better. There's more room to work around, especially around the dash and all the things that I need to do. Still got to clean up a few more things later on after I finish the dash, but the AC is finally installed. So I had to do pretty much move the Mustang to the middle, move that rack over there behind there, all the paints, everything else from over there, and then get up there and get that installed. I'll show you guys the video of install in a minute, but yeah, as far as cleaning goes, I still have to do some more work. Obviously, clean up that table there, a bunch of stuff here under the Mustang, and I had to build this rack for a wedding sign that's coming up. I got to paint that gold or bronze, but I had to weld a square up, and then this piece comes off basically, so that's going to be easier to transport. But that's it's pretty much projects after projects here and there. Basically, I'm doing the best with what I got, but now I got a nice spot to work on the dash, finish the wiring, and I got the AC. I can turn it on, and I was able to run the AC a little bit. It was 100 degrees, and this cooled off to about 70, 73, 74. But if I start AC earlier in the morning, it'll be able to cool off the garage a lot cooler. On the back here behind the garage, I still have to find one of those covers that go on here, like a square kind of cover that goes behind there, and then behind here to pretty much cover all that up. And I'm gonna tidy it up and make it look nice and clean. Basically, all this stuff, the cleaning, the AC install, had to happen pretty much as fast as possible, because I do work nights and I have to do other stuff here and there, and then basically I'm pretty much working with limited time. But it is what it is. You know, I gotta count my blessings and not really complain too much. yeah, so that's that. The AC is installed, the Mustang is cleaned out, and I can pretty much move it around the garage if I need to. I just got to figure out what to do with all these boxes underneath. There's a bunch of toys that we can donate and give it away. I got to finish the dash, and as soon as the dash is done, I can put that in the F350 and then get that done, get that running, and then we can start working on the Mustang and F350, other upgrades, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to the Destroyer Mustang. I miss this car. I miss working on it. I pretty much have most of the parts. I just basically have to clean her up, prime her up, and start putting her together. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.